Hello everyone, Homeopathy Heals welcomes you in the today's video. So March will be the month for Barytas and we'll be discussing Baryta as a whole, drug picture of Baryta car, Baryta mure, Baryta self and comparative materia medica of Baryta in this March. So in part 1 today we'll be discussing about Baryta as a whole. We'll be discussing that how to recognize or how to identify Baryta when they come to your clinic, their mental makeup, their physical makeup and their remedy relationship. So let's get started. What comes to your mind when you think of Baryta? Timid, shyness, bashfulness, dwarf, idiot, poor concentration and memory, late milestones. Think of Baryta in your clinic when patient comes with a stunt growth, short, structured, when the body is not in proportion, small head, big body or small neck, big head. They are usually, even their lips and neck, they are very thick and short. But in case of Baryta mure, they are very thin and they have a sharp features. Such constitution, those who get bald very early, in the early age of 30s or between 25 to 30, with their receding hairline. Now coming up to the mental makeup of Baryta. Baryta, they are very weak-willed. They cannot take their decisions. Strangers aggravate them. They have a tendency to hide. Their nature is very foolish. They are childish. We will be taking childish rubric in case of adults because kids are childish, they are naughty. But it is not expected in case of a middle-aged man or a 30 or 35-year-old man who is doing foolish things or childish behavior. They are unable to communicate. Whenever I usually ask in a case taking that whenever any stranger or any known person or any of your friend come to your house, what is the reaction of your kid? Then usually the Baryta kid, they hide. They hide behind the sofa, they hide behind the curtain or they go to any room next to them. There is a rubric called defiant. It is very difficult to convince Baryta because in any discussion or argument you need logic. But Baryta and Paris, they are illogical. You cannot convince them. They are very obstinate. It is not due to their egoistic nature or the contraindication. It's not like that. We have other quarrelsome remedies which cannot be convinced like tarantula, hyoscyamus, calicarp or a met. Another rubric is misplaced. This is very, very important rubric for Baryta car and you will find that from mentals to physical, Barytas are misplaced. For example, they have a lacking ability to assess what to do. For example, I'm a Baryta constitution, okay? I have an exam tomorrow. Ideally, what should I do? I should prepare for my exam, right? But what I am doing instead, I'm ironing my clothes, I'm making my bag, I'm planning for the party tomorrow or day after tomorrow, I'm calling my friends to come over the party, I'm doing this and that. Instead of studying, I'm doing all other nonsense thing. So they are misplaced. They don't know what to do first. They cannot set the priority in their life. People, those who smile unnecessarily, they are sitting and smiling. I have prescribed Baryta to so many kids, those who smile without any reason, or those who have wrong priorities. They are confused while answering and they are very much fixed in their routine. I have seen very renowned officers, surgeons, they are Baryta because they don't do anything apart from their routine. They know how to cut and how to stitch. But if they are asked to do something else, they won't be able to do. They cannot use the new gadgets. They cannot do the multitasking. They even don't change their job because learning is so much difficult for Baryta. Okay, what happens? What is the need of Baryta? Baryta needs support. Okay, So what happens when Baryta doesn't get support from the family or any friend or any colleague? Like unlike in Natromure, what happens? Natromure goes to become introvert. They get emotions there are suppressed in Natromure. But in Baryta, they cling to God. When there is nobody, God is mine. And this clinging to God behavior we can also find in Hyocymus, Calcarea carp, Stramonium, Thuja, and in Pulsatilla also. Now, coming up for the physical generals or the sphere of action, Baryta is very much indicated in cases of organic lesions when the affection is of lymphatic organs and when the blood vessels are affected in especially in cases of old age people causing the constriction. Baryta also act over the muscular coat of heart and blood vessels. It shows increase the irritability of ventricle, and that's why we find the tachycardia and palpitations in cases of Baryta mure. Baryta group can be given in a large variety of diseases like angina, dementia, idiocity, swollen glands, chronic tonsillitis, even aneurysm or carcinoma, atherosclerosis, so many. And you can see that all these diseases are advanced, progress and degenerative kind. Barytas, they are very slow in action, but they have a deep action and they took time to work. They are very closely related to Calcarea carp, but Baryta and Calcarea are inimicals. They should not be given before and after the other. So I hope you like this video. Please like it, share among your friends, study. And yes, the question for today's video is that how many rubrics we have discussed in this 7-minute video. Please don't forget to write your answer in the comment section. Till then, stay fit, stay healthy, homeopathy heals.